Lights, please. Here's the answers to last night's homework, if you get it out. We'll see if you're doing right, see if you're doing wrong. There's a little bit of stuff that's going to be on your final exam on this. And there's a whole lot of stuff that's very important, Alex, for next year. And making sure you're ahead. You know, I just found out something you guys may like or you guys may not like. But there is a really good chance that I'm going to be teaching 4 classes at the high school next year.
4 classes?
Very good chance. And it will be algebra, which is the class that you take next year.
But did you say you were retiring?
Well, at the end of next year. So I know that they came to me and they asked me to teach in the high school next year. That's a fact. I gave them some conditions on which I would seriously consider such a thing, and they're working on making those conditions happen. I'm not going to get into the conditions with you. So I don't pick the kids. It's all how it's whoever they put in my classes. So I'm telling you, I'm going to be teaching the stuff to some of you guys next year, and there is I'm not wrong. If you know this, next year gets pretty easy. If you don't know this, next year gets pretty impossible. So we're taking the time to learn this so that next year you have an easier year. Just like you kind of work hard in school, and then for the next 40 years, you have an easier 40 years. And if you really play it right, you get to retire, stay home, and they give you a bunch of money. Now you really hit a home run. All right, so domain means the set of all inputs. So here's my x's. X's is domain, -1, 0, 1, 2. This is just to kids do some calculations. I figured out the y's. The output is 3, 4, and 7. Combining like terms, take a look. Are there any questions about those? And here's the equations. How is Papa's bucket principle or combining like terms the same here? Well, that's what you're doing on this side. You're getting all your n's together and you're getting all your numbers together. So you are combining like terms. So all year long, when I've been saying same side, same operation, I could have been saying combine like terms. It's the same exact thing. And then here's a little bit of review work as well for next year. And also your final issue. Can we stop giggling, Melvin? Right? It's time to work. Any questions? Okay. So, let's talk about today's lesson sheet and go through a couple of examples. Again, there's nothing new on this. Tomorrow in class, we're going to take a pretest and go over it. On the do it, 6n is 12, A is 2, B is 5, C is 2. Are there any questions about A, B, or C on the do it?
No.
Okay. Number 2. I'm a little bit concerned about the amount of time left. I'll tell you how to do number 2. This is 3 times 10 to the second times this is going to be 15 times 10 to the 10th, which is 1.5 times 10 to the 11th. So you need to multiply because there's this many in every bucket, 300 buckets, but convert to scientific notation before you multiply. All right, everybody try numbers 1 and 2. I'll go over the answers in a minute.
For homework?
No, right there. Combining like terms, today's lesson, front side. Try numbers 1 and 2. I will go over those answers with you in just a minute. Yeah. Okay. Now, all right, so in combining like terms, I want to get all of my A's together first. So if I have 9 A's, and what kind of A's is these?
-7.
Negative 7 A's. So what are 9 A's and negative 7 A's?
2 A's.
2 A's. So I have 2 A's. Now, What kind of three B's are those? And what kind of three B's are these? So what's negative three B's and positive two B's? Don't pack up. Negative B. So the correct answer is 2A minus B. Now we go over here. How many 8x's are here? Negative 8x's, and positive 5x's is negative 3x's. It's a positive 3, positive 8, plus 11. Now I want to call your attention down to number 4, because the last 2 days we've been distracted and we haven't gotten to questions like number 4. The x squareds are a type of thing. They're separate from the x's, which are separate from the numbers. Frankie, I'm so frustrated with you today. We really are. We're trying to learn, and you think it's all about you and what you want to do. No, you're distracting me, and if you distract me, I can't do my job. Now, here's 2x squareds, and here's 1x squared. How many x squareds do I have altogether? 3. So the first part of my answer here is 3x squared. Now, what do I have here?
Negative 4.
Negative 4x. What do I have here?
Negative 7.
What's negative 4x's and negative 7x's?
11x.
Good. And then what's positive 5 and negative 9? Negative 4. So the correct answer is 3x squared minus 11x minus 4. You guys try the last one, number 5. Lenny, what do you think I'm gonna say, Lenny? Well, that too. How's about pull your pants up? You know the drill. I won't show you my underwear, you don't show me yours. Simple as that. All right, now, I only have one that says cubes, so I have to write that down. 3x cubes. Oh, wait, there's another one there.
Yeah.
I take it back. Negative x cubed, because 3x cubed and negative 4x cubed is negative 1x cubed. Now I have negative 4x squared and 3x squared. What's that? Negative x squared. Good. Then I have 5x's and negative 2x's. What's that?
You just gave us the answer. You said negative.
Oh, sorry, I'm a step ahead in my head. And what's positive 3 and negative 7?
Negative 4.
And that's my correct answer. Okay, work this through tonight, and then tomorrow, pre-test, Friday, test.
Whatever.